In one of his most captivating work, The Art of Communicating, Thich Nhat Hanh shares his profound wisdom on a topic that affects us all: communication. We all know how essential effective communication is in our relationships, whether it's with our loved ones, colleagues, or even ourselves. And that's precisely what we'll be delving into today: key ideas and practical techniques for mastering the art of communication. In The Art of Communicating, Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us that genuine communication is more than just words. It's about 4 key ideas: deep listening, mindful speech, understanding the art of nonviolent communication, and healing relationships. By exploring the fundamental principles of compassionate communication, we can transform conflicts into opportunities for understanding and create harmonious power of deep listening, the art of truly hearing and understanding others. As Thich Nhat Hanh beautifully puts it in The Art of Communicating, deep listening is the kind of listening that can help relieve the suffering of another person. Deep listening goes beyond just hearing the words someone says. It's about giving our undivided attention, being fully present, and creating a safe space for the other person to express themselves. By engaging in deep listening, we not only honor the speaker, but we also create a foundation for meaningful connection and understanding. Think about the last time you felt truly heard and understood. How did it make you feel? When we engage in deep listening, we provide a precious gift, an opportunity for others to be seen and validated. By being fully present in the conversation, we invite honesty and vulnerability, strengthening the bonds between us. Listen with compassion. Only if we understand can we care. Only if we care will we help. Thich Nhat Hanh emphasizes that listening with compassion is the key to true understanding and support. It's about setting aside our judgments, preconceptions, and the urge to jump in with advice. Instead, we offer our presence and create a space for the speaker to express themselves freely. Imagine a friend comes to you with a problem. Instead of immediately offering solutions or judgment, you practice deep listening. You focus on their words, their emotions, and their body language. You resist the urge to interrupt and allow them to fully express themselves. By doing so, you create an environment where they feel safe, understood, and supported. The most precious gift we can offer others is our presence. When mindfulness embraces those we love, they will bloom like flowers. Thich Nhat Hanh. By cultivating deep listening, we nourish our relationships and help them bloom. We create a space for others to feel heard, validated, and truly seen. It's a powerful tool for building trust, resolving conflicts, and fostering empathy. In a conflict, instead of trying to prove our point, deep listening allows us to understand the other person's perspective. It's not about who is right or wrong, but about building bridges of understanding. By truly listening, we can find common ground and collaborate on finding solutions that benefit everyone involved. When you love someone, the best thing you can offer is your presence. How can you love if you are not there? Thich Nhat Hanh. Let's remember that deep listening is an act of love. It shows that we care, that we value the other person, and that we're committed to fostering authentic connections. So let's make a conscious effort to practice deep listening in our daily interactions. As we conclude this section, remember the words of Thich Nhat Hanh. Deep listening is the kind of listening that can help relieve the suffering of another person. Let's be mindful of our listening habits and embrace the power of deep listening to create a world of understanding. Another essential aspect of communication: mindful speech. As Thich Nhat Hanh beautifully expresses, words can travel thousands of miles. May my words create mutual understanding and love. Mindful speech is about choosing our words consciously, with kindness, authenticity, and clarity. It's recognizing the immense power that words hold, the power to heal, connect, and inspire. By practicing mindful speech, we can cultivate deeper understanding and nurture harmonious relationships. How often do we speak without thinking, blurting out words that may cause harm or misunderstanding? Mindful speech invites us to pause, reflect, and consider the impact our words can have. It's about using language as a tool for building bridges, rather than erecting walls. Speech is like medicine, a kind of medicine. When we know how to use it, it can heal wounds and restore communication. Thich Nhat Hanh. Just as medicine heals physical wounds, mindful speech has the power to heal emotional wounds and restore communication. Consider this scenario. Imagine receiving a heartfelt message from someone, expressing their genuine appreciation for something you did. How would that make you feel? Words of gratitude and appreciation have the ability to uplift and strengthen our relationships. By practicing mindful speech, we can spread positivity, encouragement, and love. The most precious gift we can offer others is our speech. It can be filled with understanding, kindness, and love. Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us that our speech is a precious gift we can offer to others. It's an opportunity to demonstrate understanding, kindness, and love. Let's consider another scenario. During a disagreement, instead of using hurtful or defensive language, we can practice mindful speech by choosing our words carefully. We can express our thoughts and emotions with empathy, seeking to understand the other person's perspective while maintaining our own authenticity. This approach opens the door to constructive dialogue and resolution. By incorporating mindfulness, compassion, and loving speech into our communication, we can heal and transform our relationships. Mindful speech allows us to build trust, nurture empathy, and foster a deeper connection with others. Mindful speech is equally crucial in professional settings. By expressing our ideas clearly, respectfully, and with active listening, we can enhance collaboration, inspire creativity, and foster a positive work environment. Let's remember the profound words of Thich Nhat Hanh. Words can travel thousands of miles. May my words create mutual understanding and love. Let's embrace the power of mindful speech to create a world where our words uplift, inspire, and bring people closer together. Is a practice that promotes understanding, empathy, and peaceful resolution. As Thich Nhat Hanh expresses in The Art of Communicating, nonviolent communication aims at awakening compassion and establishing connection with ourselves and others. Nonviolent communication, also known as compassionate communication, is a powerful approach to expressing ourselves authentically while promoting harmony and understanding. It encourages us to transcend conflicts and cultivate empathy. Through this art, we can bridge divides and build a world rooted in compassion. Let's consider an example to better understand the art of nonviolent communication. Imagine you find yourself in a disagreement with someone. Instead of resorting to aggressive or defensive behavior, nonviolent communication encourages us to adopt a different approach. It involves 4 key steps: observation, feelings, needs, and requests. First, we observe the situation objectively, setting aside judgments and assumptions. Then, we explore our own feelings and identify the needs and values that underlie them. By understanding our needs and those of the other person, we can seek common ground and find mutually beneficial solutions. Nonviolent communication helps us practice compassionate listening and loving speech. Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us that nonviolent communication involves compassionate listening and loving speech. It's about truly hearing the other person's perspective, without judgment or blame, and responding with kindness and understanding. Nonviolent communication also encourages us to express our needs and requests in a respectful and constructive manner. By clearly communicating what we require to meet our needs, we create an opportunity for collaboration and finding win-win solutions. When you say something with the energy of compassion and understanding, that word can water the seed of understanding and love in the other person. Thich Nhat Hanh emphasizes that our words, when infused with compassion and understanding, can water the seed of understanding and love in others. Nonviolent communication allows us to transform conflicts into opportunities for growth and connection. In situations of conflict, nonviolent communication serves as a powerful tool for resolution. By actively listening, understanding one another's needs, and seeking creative solutions, we can foster understanding and harmony, even in the most challenging circumstances. Nonviolent communication aims at awakening compassion and establishing connection with ourselves and others. Let's embrace the art of nonviolent communication to foster understanding, the power of deep empathy, and peace, mindful speech, and nonviolent communication. Now, we arrive at our final section, healing relationships. As Thich Nhat Hanh beautifully expresses, to love without knowing how to love wounds the person we love. In our relationships, misunderstandings, conflicts, and wounds are inevitable, but the key lies in how we approach these challenges. and strive to heal and nurture our connections. Healing relationships is an art that requires empathy, understanding, and a commitment to growth. It's about fostering a safe space where both parties can express themselves honestly and compassionately. When we feed and support our own happiness, we are nourishing our ability to love. Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us that healing relationships start with nurturing our own well-being and happiness. By cultivating self-love and self-care, we can bring a sense of balance and compassion to our interactions with others. When we take the time to reflect on our own emotions and needs, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. Through practices such as meditation, journaling, or seeking support, we nourish our ability to engage in healthy and fulfilling relationships. Understanding someone's suffering is the best gift you can give another person. Thich Nhat Hanh. Empathy plays a crucial role in healing relationships. By making an effort to understand someone's suffering, we show them that they are seen and heard. It's about being fully present and holding space for their experience. Thich Nhat Hanh's mantras to cultivate a healing relationship. Imagine the following scenario. You and your friend have recently had a disagreement that has created tension between you. To initiate the healing process, you can apply the mantras suggested by Thich Nhat Hanh. The first mantra is, I am here for you. This mantra emphasizes the importance of being present and available for the other person. In this scenario, you can reach out to your friend and express your willingness to listen and understand their perspective. By showing genuine care and offering your support, you create a safe space for your friend to share their feelings and thoughts. Remember, healing begins with acknowledging the other person's presence and letting them know that you are committed to the relationship. I know you are there, and I am happy. The second mantra is, I know you are there and I am happy. This mantra encourages us to recognize the other person's existence and appreciate their presence in our lives. In this scenario, you can express your gratitude for your friend's friendship and the positive impact they have had on your life. By highlighting the positive aspects of your friendship, you remind your friend that they are valued and loved. This affirmation of their importance in your life lays the foundation for healing and rebuilding the relationship. I know you suffer, and I am here for you. The third mantra is, I know you suffer, and I am here for you. This mantra embodies empathy and compassion. In this scenario, you can acknowledge that the disagreement may have caused pain or distress for your friend. By expressing your understanding of their suffering and reassuring them of your support, you demonstrate your commitment to their well-being. This compassionate approach helps to create an environment where healing can take place. By applying these mantras in your relationships, you can cultivate a healing environment of presence, appreciation, and compassion. Remember, healing takes time and effort from both parties, but with sincere intention and the wisdom of Thich Nhat Hanh's mantras, relationships can flourish once again. Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us that being loved means being recognized as existing. In our relationships, we must strive to truly see and acknowledge one another. It's about embracing our differences, celebrating our shared humanity, and fostering an environment of acceptance. Healing relationships often involve open and honest conversations. By practicing deep listening, mindful speech, and nonviolent communication, we create a foundation for understanding and resolution. It's about seeking common ground, finding compromise, and growing together. It is by going down into the abyss that we recover the treasures of life. Where you stumble, there lies your treasure. Thich Nhat Hanh. Sometimes, healing relationships require us to navigate difficult or uncomfortable terrain. It is in these challenging moments that we discover hidden treasures of growth, understanding, and deeper connections. By embracing the process of healing, we create opportunities for transformation. As we conclude this journey through the art of communicating, let's remember the profound words of Thich Nhat Hanh. To love without knowing how to love wounds the person we love. Let's strive to heal our relationships.